Close your eyes, I'll pray for you. Meditate on love that's true. Close your eyes, love's calling you. Precious Lord, His love is true. Close your eyes, I'll pray for you. Meditate on love that's true. Can you feel love?
Thank you for joining us today with Adhan Publishing House, and today we will be going over Article 14. And just as a brief reminder, we need you to turn your articles in a timely manner so that we can have them edited in time for publishing your book. Your monthly membership fee is $20 each month, and your article fee is a $5 fee weekly. We also would like you to join us this Saturday at 4211 State Street in East St. Louis, Illinois, where we will be having an awesome block party. So bring your children out. Everything is free. So all of the families and children, any businesses, just come out. Everything will be free for you on that day. And we will have live entertainment and lots of fun. Again, thank you for joining us at Adhan Publishing House. And today I would like to introduce our facilitator, Abdur-Razaaq Zarif.
Name of God, most merciful, compassionate, merciful Redeemer. We greet our audience. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. What we are doing today is we're doing an article called Trust, Belief, Inspiration in Your Guardian Lord by myself, Abdur-Razaaq Zarif. This is Adhan Publishing House.com, where you can get in contact with us. We are an authorship training program that we're trying to get authors to reciprocate their stories that they had in the past, things that influenced us, and spirit of the legacy of our leaders of the past. And the book that I'm writing about, Abdur-Razaaq Zarif, is the spirit and legacy of W.D. Muhammad, leading this community to Muhammad, giving out the book, which means prosperity, progression, productivity for paradise now and later. And so what we did, we started this point because this is where we started back in 1952 with this building, now called Al-Mukaruna. This used to be Mosque number 28 back in the day when it was the Nation of Islam. And so we are in the process of remodeling all our properties, and we wanted to get started here because we have to trust and believe in Almighty God to have inspiration. You see what I'm saying? We have to have inspiration that's coming from God and people that's got an interest in remodeling, fixing up things, bringing things that's dead back to life, and things of this nature. As we move along, we got properties that we are endeavoring to purchase. This property here was a 4-family flat, and it's been demolished. Now the property has become available for us, and what we're doing is we're beginning to start maintaining these properties, things of this nature. As you know, we got places like Walgreens, City Gear, and all these new businesses that's beginning to come down on our businesses. You know, in today's cultural environment, most of the world population does not trust each other, nor do they believe no one and have no inspiration. Greedy elites have caused a lot of mistrust because of various reasons, such as misrepresentations and dishonesty. Yeah, this is Clara Muhammad School, a school that we are renovating this school in order to start out with some grades up from 1 to I think 6, from grade K up into the 8th grade. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. And this is called Clara Muhammad School, one of the most popular schools in the United States that was started by Elijah Muhammad's wife, Clara Muhammad. And we are renovating this school right now and bringing it up to par. Myself, as a contractor, we have began to do things around here. Right now, we're getting ready to put in new windows and a new front door, windows like we said. We're tuck pointing the whole building, and we're gonna paint it and things of this nature. And then we're gonna go on the inside and refigure it, the whole situation of this our new school. And in fact, back in the day, Imam Muhammad came in this building when we last remodeled this building, and we had a nice vibrant school going on. And right now we are endeavoring to bring the school back to a first-class school for our children. And in fact, my children, I got two that's going to be coming to this school. So if you look at it, this is what we're doing. We remodeled it. We came in, we knocked out a lot of walls so we can encompass this. And we have classes upstairs, and we have new restrooms. And we'll do the same thing over here. And we've already came in and started framing for new stuff to come with us, and we'll have more space in this area. Plus, we'll be able to do all the cooking and stuff down in the basement. We're remodeling that as well. And we're putting new systems and new central air and heating systems in here. And like I said, we put new women's lounge and men's lounge where they can come in and have nice restrooms.
And what did you say this area would be again over here?
Concession stand over here in this area over here.
So you're working on a multi-purpose area?
Yeah, it's going to be a multi-purpose where we can have events in here as well. And then the children can come down. This will be like their little auditorium or whatever, that they can begin to do things. This is the new era that we are trying to be able to present to our children. You know what I'm saying? The children has to have a future, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we're doing. Like I say, upstairs on the second floor, we got about 3 classrooms that's in working for us, and we're changing it out as well. Now in this area also, it's going to be a walkout double door with windows, new windows going out on the deck where we can have outdoor entertainment. We'll do the same thing in this area. That will enlarge our place so we can begin to entertain, have cultural, historical standpoints of leaders of the past, all our leaders. On September the 10th, 2016, we will begin to close down from Martin Luther King to Cass Avenue. This whole portion of Grand Avenue will be closed down so we can have festivities from the whole Midwest region right here in the St. Louis area. What we're going to do is we have events for the children. We will have live entertainment from musicians from just about all around the country.
Face painting, right?
And face painting for the children. We'll have blow-up machines. We'll have parking just about all over the place, and things of this nature. We'll be eating all kind of delectable foods. We'll be having barbecue out here. We'll have vendors where you can come out and sell your products all over the whole situation. This whole parking lot, we plan to have vendors all the way around selling products from all around the United States and throughout the world. And we also would like to have some bands, high school bands, where they can come out and portray all kind of just excitement and entertainment. See, we as Muslims, Christians, and Jews, we got to come together as a people because we all came on that ship together, and we got to start presenting things of culture. They're gonna let us have this from, I think it's from like 9 o'clock. They'll start closing the street down, so we can start preparing for what we need to do in the streets, In fact, we have another event right now. It's going to be on May the 28th of this year in East St. Louis, where we just bought industrial site up to 7 acres of land that has 3 derelict buildings on it that we are in the process of remodeling so we can start creating some jobs in the community. Now, East St. Louis and St. Louis is joining together, uniting The government over there, you know what I'm saying, the mayor and the city manager and all of them, they're with us, you know what I'm saying, city council. Same thing here in St. Louis, you know. So we got people that's going to work with us. All we got to do is just come together as a people and we can begin to do this. In the name of God, the most merciful, the compassionate, the benefactor, the merciful Redeemer, I greet our audience today with Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. Today's topic is trust, belief, inspiration in your God and Lord of the worlds. Everyone has a story to tell. We are writing books, and we want to hear your story as the audience. We are reciprocating information, which is called talking points. Only thing we do, Abdur-Razaaq, Zarif, your facilitator, I just give you talking points. I'm not an impositionist. We expose you to what we've learned and researched in our life. And we just sharing this with you. Because somewhere down the line, we haven't moved as a people like we should. And the reason is because of the books we got. The books we've been given by our former slave masters. These books are not working for us. We go to the same schools that they go to, and we end up with a different result. They own everything, all the material wealth, and they're beginning to try to take over the spiritual wealth. You see? So, you know, we got to start moving and start thinking for ourselves. We have to become independent thinkers. We must become independent thinkers, and we must become conservative thinkers in order to begin to get our share of this material world. You know, we need to return to independence and conservative thinking, and to resonate without this kind of thinking keeps us out of the competition. See, they call it racism. It's not really race. It's competition, but it's intimidation that they've been doing to us to keep us out of the competition, out of the race. We are worth money to them, whether it's incarcerations, consumerism, and sensationalism. We must unite today, not tomorrow. We must live as though that we don't have much time left, and also live as though we will be here forever, keeping in mind that prepares for generations to come with an inheritance that is of goodwill for our children. Things of this nature. Trust, belief, inspiration in your God and Lord of the worlds. In today's cultural environment, most of the world population does not trust each other, nor do they believe no one and have no inspiration. Greedy elites have caused a lot of mistrust because of various reasons, such as misrepresentations and dishonesty. When you find that you are not so big, you're just tall, that's all. You can begin to learn how to stop running over little people. You can begin to respect each other, and you will find out that everyone has something from their Lord that will appear on surface if the big boys stop taking advantage of the newly named consumer. Because they want to name us consumers, see. We the hog of the world now. We don't produce anything. It's time for us to produce. You know what I'm saying? So they want to call us the hog. So the consumer hog is defined as a people who do not produce anything. They soak up what the producers create. So when you put your financial life, your health life, your cultural life, and your spiritual life in groups of greedy people's hands who create a greedy appetite in you to cause problems so you can pay for their solution. Ain't that something? So you have to end up paying somebody else who create problems. But you know, all these new drugstores that they got in the community, you know what I'm saying? They create these stores because they know they're gonna sold you bad food. You see what I'm saying? They know they're gonna sold you all these bad products. You see what I'm saying? So they can turn around and sell you a pill. See what I'm saying? So you have a meal, and then they go bad for you, then they sell you a pill. See what I'm saying? And then you end up collecting all of that chemical stuff in your body, and then you wonder what's wrong with you. You see what I'm saying? Then the first thing come on in and see me. Come to the doctor. Come on in and see me. Then once they go to messing with you, then next thing you know, they cutting on you. You see what I'm saying? And then a lot of times we don't understand that we got to go back to the original life that God has made for us. He put us in the original life, and we have to follow that rhythm in life, which is patterns that's naturally set by God. You know what I'm saying? Things of this nature. You know. So today, if you look around your neighborhood, you will see a drugstore, like we just said, about on every corner. After they have sold us all this bad physically food, they know you will need a temporary relief. These same greedy elites that sold us all these bad consumable bads is the same that introduced religion to us. By giving us a misleading religion, they would in turn take over our complete life. And that's what they did. They put veils over the word of God so we wouldn't be able to see and be able to manage our own life. And this is what they did. And we have to wake up. I'm your brother in service to our Creator. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you again for joining us. And again, you can visit us online at www.adhanpublishinghouse.com. And we encourage you to go onto the sites. We have a couple of free articles that you can review. There's even some previews on there from other articles. So join us anytime. Our phone numbers and our emails is also located on that site. And we look forward to seeing you this Saturday at 4211 State Street at 1 o'clock in East St. Louis, Illinois. And again, thank you again for joining us at Adhan Publishing House.
Can you feel us calling you? Close your eyes, meditate, 'cause love is true. Joy for your heart.